Hey all, Binks here. Today we're going to be talking about ramp in Marvel Snap. Ramping is a core strategy to many different card games. You can think of the Black Lotus in Magic the Gathering or things like Wild Growth in Hearthstone. What ramping is sacrificing early tempo to be able to get more energy or mana later in the game to get quicker access to your bigger and more impactful cards. There are actually very few ramp cards available in Marvel Snap. The core one being Psylocke, a 2 energy 1 power on reveal, next turn you get +1 energy. This card is great to be able to access a 4-drop on turn 3 or any card a turn early, and I think is going to see a ton of play, especially when we unlock more powerful 5 and 6 drops. Another card I'm excited for is Electro, a 3 energy 2 power on reveal +1 max energy. Ongoing, you can only play 1 card a turn. It's very restrictive, but if you build your deck completely around it, you can definitely find some combos that aren't really going to be available any other way to play the game other than randomness of locations. And of course, there's Wave, a 3 energy 3 power on reveal, next turn cards in both players' hands cost 4. This card isn't really ongoing mana cheat, but it is the quickest way to access a 6-drop in the entire game. So I've been having a lot of fun with Wave, and I'm sure you've seen a lot of people utilizing Wave to pump out those cards a lot earlier than expected. I think that all 3 of these cards are going to be ladder viable, and they unlock new decks by being able to use big, impactful minions a card or 2 early. So definitely as you're building decks, think about them and see how you can fit them in to utilize some cool new combos that are different from more the aggro or swarm style decks you usually see at the higher parts of the ladder. Of course, if you're liking this content, please give the video a like, it really helps me out. Consider subscribing if you want to see daily Marvel Snap content, and you can catch me live over at twitch.tv/binks_plays. Enjoy. Ham mood. Do you think ham mood is like the mood that you have when you're eating ham? I've had some ham moods before. I like Easter vibes. I like ham sandwich vibes. That's what I think of when I see ham mood. I also wish I didn't have to wait for my opponent for 10 more seconds. Hello, ham mood. Welcome, welcome. Happy to make your acquaintance. Man, for only having one drop in the deck, I do be drawing this Sunspot pretty darn consistently. Wow, why would you ever have Quicksilver? I also have Titan, so I don't even really need mana ramp this game. God, it's up to Ultra Legendary, huh? Looks cool. We can Psylocke up to our Jubilee though. I don't think we're ever... maybe we are going to utilize this Atlantis. Just pass that over here. I think ramping up to our Jubilee is always nice. As long as we don't whiff on it. There's plenty of things we can get. We can get Leader. We can get Odin. We can get America Chavez. All sorts of goodies. We can get Professor X. Lose on the spot. Never know what you're going to get. I want to go to the drawing board and think what else we could do as Psylocke, though. Because unlocking 2 ramp cards like this really changes what you're able to do in this game. Grand Central. So that's good with a very high-powered deck like we have. I think I just played Jubilee in the middle. I don't think there's too many situations where Atlantis is really going to work. So we'll just rip it out. I want to keep my my options open in case we have the chance to get an Odin and a Leader or anything like that. And Mood is taking a long time with her turns. My whole game plan, though, is going to kind of dictate snapping on them. If you're taking this long to decide what you want to do, I feel like your hand isn't that good. Or your hand is so good that you're absolutely just full of potential options. Okay, very nice. Cosmo. Fine with a Maximus over here on the left. I think we want to try and fight for 15 power Namor. What's cool though is that once we beat Namor by like any amount, it's almost impossible for them to catch up. So here we're gonna wave and cloak for sure. It stops them from doing any shenanigans and playing multiple cards, which is great. We might just like play them both here. Seems totally fine, honestly. I think playing them both here is totally cool, and then no matter what we get, we're in a great spot. I guess we could... Yeah, because this just puts us ahead, and that's just so good, and then we're going to have one place that we can just slam down hella more stats. Because if they play anything, that Namor is going to lose 10 power. So like for them to go from being at 15 power to actually fighting us for one of these locations, it's huge. They're also locking themselves down over on the right. Oh, nice sunspot. So rude of you. So they can only play one card this turn. They're getting a card pulled out of their hand. The claw. So they can't... Wait, that's not enough. What am I doing? They cannot... Wait, am I in trouble? Am I in trouble out of nowhere? There's so much power over there. I think I just throw it on the left. I think a key difference is Psylocke. So they can only play one card, right? Their one card will never beat me on Titan. Unless they have 2 6-drops. The only card that you can play 2 of would be 2 6-drops this turn. Key difference is Psylocke versus Wave or Electro is that she can enable combos. True. Very true. I don't think we ever lose with Iron Man over here on the left. They only have one card, unless they're running the Hulk. Yeah. That was a good game. Oh, Talkwin. I don't know if you're streaming right now, Talkwin. Any Talkwin viewers in chat? Okay, we got Sunspot on 1. It's obviously great. Might work well in the Shadowlands. I'm thinking I might need to take Professor X out of this deck. I don't feel like I utilize it properly. Back to building. So we have a 3-4-5 curve that's decent. They're a domino. They're a domino player, huh? Card a card. And I really wanted to play that Maximus last turn. It's fine though. You can just play a wave. I think with this wave we're going to Professor X on the left. Because even if they beat us here, having Sunspot there lets us snake out some wins in other ways. We have this side locked down. They leeched us. Absolute audacity. They didn't touch my leader though. So with the leader, I should be in a really good spot. I should be in a great spot with this leader. I think that I just get the extra points on Sunspot. They can't do anything here, right? Yeah. They'll concede. I think that was a smart snap. They're gonna have a very hard time to catch up with us. I could have snapped a little bit sooner, but it's fine. We get the W, get our Q. Hasty Q. Elysium with Sunspot is cracked. So we can wave on 2? If I wave on 2, will everything cost 3? If I wave on 2, do you think everything will cost 3, or do you think everything will still cost full stats? You can also Maximus and Dark Dimension, which can mess up my opponent. You think it would make everything cost 3? Yeah, let's find out, right? Oh, no time like today to figure out. That or both of us just skip our next turn and it's whatever. It's good that they don't have the collector out. Yeah, it's going very slow. So it is 3, so that's good. So I think that we just rip the maybe just rip the leader here, and we'll rip the leader over on this side. I might not know what's coming on the Dark Dimension. Got Deadpool at 6.99. Let's go. I didn't know Deadpool was in this pool. That's what I'm waiting for to do my next destroy deck. So that's weird. So because he Professor X'd, my leader didn't trigger on his Professor X because I couldn't add a card there. But if they're running a Carnage Nova deck, I'm also in a bit of trouble. Let's just rip those cards out. Try and be as mana efficient as we can. We do just kind of hard lose to a Carnage Nova because we don't have any anti-Carnage Nova technology in this deck. But we can still pog up our left side to make it a little bit better. They also might just concede if they don't have a activator to help it. Okay, they finally got their collector. Okay, Iron Man's great. Now we're just hoping we can get something to play with this Jubilee, but I think we're getting Chavez off the top every time. I suppose we can just Captain Marvel on the left. I mean, again, we're just kind of like screwed if they we're just kind of screwed if they can do the combo, right? We have a lot of power in the middle. Wait, are they infiniting? I wish I still had my leader. But they're infiniting, we should be fine. This will give us 12 more, so I don't think they can beat us here. It actually gives us 8 more power. We're gonna snap on them. I don't know what they can do to beat us here. Like, this is gonna get so high, even a Carnage Nova won't beat us here. We have 11 stats in the middle. If they don't do anything too crazy here, we can run our Captain Marvel away. This might have actually kind of screwed them if they're trying to Moon Girl as well. Have a Carnage. And 3 power. We tie, we win. We win these, right? Let's go. That was a good game. I had no Nova Carnage technology, still won. Love to see it. Love to see it. Good game. GG's Vin Kells here.